Alright guys, welcome back to the channel 252 Rebuilds. Today we're back on the bass boat. We'll see if we can't get something done with this. As you can see, we got no floor. Reason being there's no floor is because we need to get the rest of the flotation foam out so we can put new flotation foam in to get it ready to put the floor back down. Let's look around here. As you can see, got a lot of work to get done. Alright, so plan is we're gonna get back on this flooring to get this floor out, and what I'm gonna do is let me flip the camera around. I'm gonna show you what we got to get out of here. Alright, see all the orangish yellow stuff? That is flotation foam. I got most of it out. This is a bear, man. This stuff right here ain't easy at all. It takes time, and you can tell that we have no drainage because we're full of water. So we got to rectify that situation as well, but hopefully when we get all this cleaned out, we'll be good to go. Now, you know, this stuff right here, man, gets down inside of that water and soaks up all that water, and that's not good for it. We got to go ahead and get this thing done. I spent too much money on this boat to let it sit and let it go bad. Here's the back. For the most part, the back is done. We just got to clean it up some. We got to get the motor back running right. You can look up under here and see a lot of the work has been done. We just got that major area up there in the front so we can put the floor back in it. Trolling motor is mounted. Wiring is run. Here's your wiring that comes back through here. Runs right back over there. That's where we're going to put the two battery trays at for your trolling motor. Main starting battery is going to still go back here to the back where it belongs, along with the fuel filter set up. We got to clean the tank out, refresh it with new fuel, and go through the motor. I don't know how much we're going to get done on this, but we're going to get done some today because I'm tired of looking at it. Alright, just want to give you a quick little overview of what's going on. She's dirty again, so it's going to need to be cleaned up really well. But here's the starting point for the day. Let's get some work done, and when we get some done, we'll get back to it. Hang tight, we'll be back. Alright guys, welcome back. Still got water in it. We've set it down in the nose now so it'll all sit level so I can get all of this out, but we made some great progress. All of this is completely clean now, starting on that side over there. Got both of these out. I should have took these out to begin with. I'm gonna probably put two new ones in it because I busted one of them, but it'll be all right. But this is what you're left with there. Now you got to fight with what's under here. So I only have about a 16-18 inch window of what's left under the boat, and it's only here and over there. It's not all the way through the middle of it. They don't put it all the way through the middle because that's your drain channel. The only way they put it is on the outside two rails there, the outside two rails here. The one on this one I can't get to without tearing this boat completely apart, and I am not going to do that. So we're going to get what we can and we're going to call it done. But we're going to get this out, get all of this stuff out the back of the boat now, and we're going to continue on where we're at. Don't ever let anybody tell you flotation foam ain't hard, because it is. It's some hard daggone work, man, because this stuff is stuck every freaking way. It's all up inside the channel and everything. But that's alright, we'll get it. We'll just stay with it, and we'll get it back together eventually. Alright, let me set the camera down and we're going to roll on some more. Alright guys, back at it. All the water's starting to drain out of it now. I got some spots opened up. I actually got this good and clean. I got to get that stick out from under there because we still got some foam sitting up under this container here and that container over there. Then we're going to get this cleaned out. We got to get this cleaned out. You can see right up in there it's got foam where it's all washed down. Got to get the fuel system cleaned out, get the rest of the boat straight, and then we start putting this thing back together. So we're getting there slowly but surely. Don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to keep on working at it. We got to fix that right there. Everything else looks pretty good back here. We just need to clean it up real good, get everything straightened out. I'm going to run new drain holes for the two pots over here that go here and over there. So I'll run new pots for them. Like I said, we got to do the foam in that container, this container, that container right there, and the one that's right there, I'm just going to probably fill that one in because that one looks to be dry for the most part. I don't see any water just sitting in that. We got to clean everything out and get it washed out real good. Then we'll be able to start putting it back together. But hey, every little bit of it is accomplishment, so we'll stick at it and stay on it. Down inside of there. Got to make sure the bilge pumps and all work on it. We'll get all of that cleaned up too, so ain't no big deal. I'm gonna put new fuel line and stuff on it, but should be all right. Should get enough. This ain't gonna probably be a real long video. I'm gonna work on it today, which is Saturday, for a little while longer, and I'm gonna hit it tomorrow pretty heavy for a couple of hours. So I'll probably have about a 15-20 minute video, hopefully. All right, guys, we'll see you back then. Alright guys, back at it. Let me show you what comes out of these things. This trash can was empty when I started. Now it's almost full. This is a fairly large trash can. Stands up to the side of the boat almost. But you can see where it is, and this is just from what I've done today. Between the back here, the back there, and in this area, which we're getting this one cleaned up. So the only thing we got left to do, still got some under there we got to get. That's gonna be a pain. And we still got a little bit over there to get. I'm gonna take the front back off because there is some up under there. I'm gonna check that before we go too far with that. Back is cleaned up. Like I said, we still got some up under here that we got to get. We'll finish that out tomorrow. I got to scrape the walls, wash it down real good. Same thing here. Got some more up under here. You can see what's left over there in that corner. That's all at the front of the boat. That stuff probably won't be that bad. And then we got the bottom here. So you can see what we got to do. We're getting there. Hopefully we're going to have it done this week or next week, but we'll see. Alright, I'm going to let it go right here for a second and I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, back at it. All 4 compartments are done. I got a little bit of touch-up work to do. Got to shade this off flat with the deck, but it's gonna be all right. Pretty good coverage all the way through. I got a little bit of more mixed pour right inside of that, but the rest of it looks good once I cut it down. And if there's any imperfections, or I'll go back and put a skim coat over top of it just to seal it for sure. Need to put a little bit more right in there, but I think she's gonna be all right. We're gonna get a floor back in here today. All right, we'll be back shortly. Alright guys, welcome back. Floor's done. Guess what? One piece of flooring getting ready to go in, and I got the other one ready to go in. So here we go. Alright, let me set the floor in here and I'll get back to you. First piece of floor is in. Drains are in. It is not screwed down yet because I got to get it all in first before I can screw it down. Second piece will be going in just a second. I'm putting the drain in this one. You have to go in here because the drain holes are smaller, so I had to drill them out, and then I'll put the new drain on, which is going to be right here, and it'll be one of these drains. And it'll sit in there, and I'm lining all the dividers up right in the middle, so it'll be pointing forward. And here's the last piece that goes in the floor. All right, give me a minute and we'll get this one in and set it down there, and then we'll go from there. All right, floor's in, drains are in. It's dirty. I know I got to clean it. I got to go get my screws to bolt this thing down with, and I'm going to clean the inside of it up. I got to get a tarp to put back on it. And if you're wondering what that right there is, that is the flotation foam where it got away. I got to clean that, but ain't no big deal. It'll come off. All right, let's keep moving. It's going to be a nice boat when it's done. Still got the back to do, but we're going to try to get one side, either this side or this side, done tonight. And then I got to order another kit, and then we'll be done with that. Hopefully we can keep it moving. We're going to get this thing done this week or next week. So, all right, I'll be back. Seat base fits good, tight. I'm going to get some 1/2 inch rubber conduit to put all of this back in. I'm not going to leave any of this stuff uncovered. That way we don't have to worry about nothing ripping it and it grounding the short on anything. Seats are in yonder. I'll get them cleaned up before we put them in, but I'm not ready to put any of that in yet. We're just getting everything straightened out and look and see what it looks like. All right, let me go get the conduit. We'll be right back. All right, guys, back at it. Just want to give you a little update before I go in for the night. I'm gonna drop this video, so we're gonna cut this video off right here. This is gonna be part 2. Part 3 is gonna be the back of the boat, but let me show you what we got going on real quick. All right, interior is in, it's not bolted down. I just got it sitting in the spots where it needs to be. I still got to figure out exact locations on everything, tidy up all the wiring. Like I said, this is part 2. Part 3 is going to be involving the back end of the boat. I got to order one more kit of flotation foam to finish that off. I've got to order the new steering helm, and I got to get a new prop for the back of the motor. That prop's tore all up real nice. Other than that, just getting it running, draining the fuel tank. It ain't gonna be long now. I'm gonna try to get a little bit done tomorrow night once I get home. But you can see it's coming. It's getting there. So we're gonna end this one right here. This is gonna be part 2. I'm gonna tuck all that wiring right there. It's gonna be all tucked up under there along the rail, so you won't see any of that wiring ever again, not unless you go to looking for it. But she's coming along. I got to finish the carpet up right here. I have not glued any of this down. I hadn't put the actual door in yet. I've got to get the little spot that goes right there. But that should be about it on it. Like I said, part 3 is going to be the back of it. So I'm going to end it here. All right, look, y'all guys get off the couch, go do something. Go live some dreams, make some memories, spend time with your family. You never know when they're going to be gone. Y'all take care. We'll see you later. Peace.